Hi everybody, it's Jennifer with creativecricketdesigns.blogspot.com, and today I'm going to challenge myself to join a challenge. So I'm going to be joining Emma's Throwback Thursday challenge, which is to use a paper doll dress up or everyday paper dolls cartridge, and then you need to include embossing, whether it's dry embossing with like your Cut-A-Bug or heat embossing, and I'm going to use both. One quick thing that I want to go over is the Peachy Keen stamps. The best set that I think to get is the assortment set, which gives you anything from 3/8 size, which is this little one up here, to a 1 3/8 size, which is this one. That way it doesn't matter what size you're cutting anything at, whether it's 1 inch or 5, 6, 7, 8 inches, you're going to be able to use the stamp set on it. Otherwise, the pack that you're going to get can be a character faces set, which is going to give you the eyes, the nose, and the mouth separately, which you would want to put on your stamp block separately to put those on. So you would have your eyes, your mouth, some noses on the side, the snowman faces. So the easiest way to do it, if you're not really familiar with Peachy Keen stamps or not sure which ones to get, I would just get the assortment pack. I think they're $22.95 for the assortment pack. And these, I think, are like $8.95. But that way you don't have to have several packs of these to get what you get in here. So I just wanted to go over that really quick with you guys to let you know a little bit about the Peachy Keen stamps and the sizing and stuff like that. The card that I'm going to be making today is going to be from the Everyday Paper Doll Dress Up. And I cut my doll at 3.5 inches. And I used the Peachy Keen stamps, the Everyday Character Faces, the big one, out of this one, which is the PK490 Everyday Character Face Assortment. So just so you have that information. So then I'm going to be starting out with my purple base of my card, which is an A2 size card that is portrait style, so it opens this way. And then I took the label from Lacy Labels, and I think it's the All Girls one. And then I used the twine from the twinery that Emma uses, and also Card Crazy 09 Mary uses. And I did go ahead and I got the assortment pack that Mary was talking about. It was $14.95 and $3 shipping to the US, so a very good deal. So I got that, and I wanted to kind of move them all together. So my Lacy Labels is cut out at 4 inches. And then I wrapped the twine around it and tied a little knot. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my sentiment on my card. And I'm just using some Versamark watermark stamp pad. And I'm going to use my Pink Stamper Family and Friends stamp set, and it says on your special day. So I'm just going to go ahead and ink that up. And then I'm going to go ahead and place it on my card. Then I'm going to go ahead, first close out my ink, and then I'm going to put my embossing powder on my image, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the powder back in the jar right away. And then I'm going to take my heat embossing tool, and I'm going to go ahead and emboss that. So just like that, it comes out really nice and white. Just using some white embossing powder from Stamp Bendis. This is what I used. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make the rest of our card. So I already put the mono adhesive on my label. I decided to take this off doing the embossing because I didn't want it to get stuck to this at all. So I'm just going to run my crease again. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my label on my card. Like so. And then I'm going to pop dot up my little girl. That's going to go on there. And I'm just using some foam squares. And I'm going to place her on the card. Like so. So this is the card that I'm going to go ahead and submit for Emma's Throwback Thursday challenge. So I thank you very much for watching and have a great day.